So, if you're not a fan of spiders, this probably isn't for you. This guy's good. Yes, well, here we are, back in Planet Coaster. And it's another dark ride under construction here in Danland, and this one's looking quite nice. It's a dark ride, shoot 'em up, so it's got the kind of cars on it where they move independently, so they can swivel around, they can tilt, they can go back and forward, they can do all sorts of stuff. I've already done the facade of this building at the front there. It's looking really nice. Really getting the hang of these controls. It's more about knowing the menus. So the outside's done. Let's break this up into sections on the inside. This is going to be the last dark ride I'm going to build for a while. After this, I'm going to build a couple of coasters. There's actually a coaster that sits behind this. We're not going to look at it in this video. Called the Cobweb, and it stretches out all over the place. It looks really good, but we'll come to that in the next video. As you can see, the layout for this, just moving forward a little bit there on the video. Yeah, here's what I made earlier. Shows you the construction of the rooms and the different show scenes, and now I'm just organising on the track which way I want the omnidirectional vehicles to face. Now, because this is a shooter, obviously, as you go around different parts of the ride, we want the car to face in different directions, and we want it to spin around a little bit in between show scenes to thrill the riders. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to put in each one of these rooms. Let's just send these round and just check. Obviously they pause at certain sections, like there. You get like 3 seconds to shoot the targets and then it moves off. So let's just check that this ride system is adequate with 12 cars. I reckon that can take. Just tweak that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. These are the intricacies I love about this game. Just the detail is absolutely out of this world. So, moving forward a little bit, we've started putting a bit of theming in there. As you can see, this room here, and I was stretching a little bit for ideas, but in the end it was alright. This is the gate room, which is basically just a room full of animatronic gates, which seems a bit cheap, but actually when you see it in the ride at the end, it's pretty cool. Obvious one, spiders, loads and loads of spiders. So we've got a big spider room. Obviously, of any kind of haunted house or dark ride attraction, spiders are a big part of it. Just again playing this on GeForce Now, and GeForce Now, it's been a bit, yeah, it's not been too good over the last few days. I've been getting a lot of, I've not been cut off, I've still not been cut off again because of poor signal, but I've been getting a lot of low resolution games, you know, 10-15 minutes where the resolution really drops to the point where it's pretty painful. Let's build a library room here. Now this room really does show you the detail you can go into in this game, because you can actually fill the shelves with books, and they're animatronic books. So there you go, look, they move around. Sweet. Good thing about GeForce Now is it allows me to play this game at max everything. So there's no slowdown, the game doesn't start to jitter, even when you go into a room in a minute, where I'll show you this at night, where there's smoke and lights and animatronics and so much going on. The game just, it runs smoothly. I couldn't imagine, I suppose I'll lean this one up against the wall, there you go. I couldn't imagine running this game on the kind of PC you'd need to run this at full whack. Not just on a particular ride, but when you actually get to the point where you've built an entire park, and this is going to be a pretty big park, yeah, you can slow down and be just crazy. So let's have a skeleton room. Let's put some marble down. I spent quite a bit of time like doing really intricate details on this to start with, where I'd zoom in and I'd make sure everything was perfect. But then I kind of realised it makes no difference. When you're actually on the ride and it's dark, you don't see all those little nuts and crannies and imperfections. You don't see any of that, so we don't need it. So I've become a little bit sloppy. I have taken more the cheap theme park approach over the Disney approach, which is just kind of, if it looks alright, it's fine. Some nice little animatronic skeletons there. We're going to have some strobes going off in this room, so when you come in, the skeletons are kind of coming towards you, and the target's going to be above the skeletons as well, which is kind of cool. Let's have some behind you as well. Maybe we can make the car spin round there. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice water dummies they've got there. Right, smoke. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, smoke. Coloured smoke as well. Yeah, purple. That's spooky, isn't it? Let's have some different colours though. Let's try some greens and whites and lightning effects around here in the kind of indoor garden-y bit. Yeah, that's good. Pumpkin-y bit. Let's have some smoke there just to separate it out, because you are going from quite a dark room to a light room. After this particular ride, I'm going to come back to this and I'll show you some of the scenery I've done outside afterwards, because the whole area really does look good now. When I show you the launched coaster, I'm going to stick a Tower of Terror style dark ride right in the middle of this world. So the middle of this zone, there's a huge space for another ride. I was going to put a haunted house in, with this being like a Omni Mover shooting ride. I was going to put a traditional haunted house in. Don't think I'm going to do that now. I think I'm going to put a big Tower of Terror style thing right in the middle of it. So we're just going to go with some lighting effects here just to illuminate it properly, and then in a second we'll have a ride of the ride. Total time on this, I don't know, probably about 6 hours, something like that. Just put some cobwebs in, loads and loads of little detail that you just don't notice when you're on it. But yeah, it's all there, and it's pretty cool. That's nice. Cobwebs. Around the so you can build scenery on scenery. The more I play this game, just the more it amazes me of just how detailed you can make these things. You literally could spend your life building parks on this. Yeah. But all good fun, isn't it? So I'm going to do the spooky cart ride and then finish off all the monorail station, which is all going to be, whole area is going to be enclosed by buildings. Then I'm going to go on and build something else. So just while I finish this off with some more lighting and some smoke effects, I will tell you that I am currently eating a ham sandwich, and I have the, where's this from? Sainsbury's. Mango and passion fruit flavoured spring water. Been drinking a lot of flavoured spring waters recently. Pretty cheap, it's only about 40p for a litre. So, not bad, and it's pretty nice as well. I don't know how healthy it is. All the little bar things are green, which is nice. Yeah. Not bad. Refreshing as well. Other flavoured waters are available. I know the Asda ones are okay. So, there we are. We've got, as you come in, the station there. Smoke effects. We've got a gate that opens. We've got this kind of hall of ghouls. Then we've got the spider room, the book room, the gate room, the garden room, the pumpkin room, the skeleton room. And you see I've hidden the lights there. That looks particularly good. That's nice, that. And then we've got the dining hall, and then the witch finale as she flies over you. And then you see her at a house, and then back into the station. So let's go back out. Let's find a guest, shall we? And this, obviously the roof will be magically completed for this. We'll find a guest and we'll walk in with this guest. Hello. You'll see in the next video this whole area looks completely different. It's all transformed. So we'll walk in with this guest. I've sped this up a little bit because it's a long walk, and at the minute the kind of graveyard that you walk through is pretty boring. Again, next video, loads of additions in there, but we're walking in now. We're going into the building. Spooky, scary, but no queue, which is nice. It's walk right on. Yeah. Don't really get that very often. Well, you do it dual all towers. There we go. Welcome aboard. Get your blaster ready, mates. You excited? Yeah, he's excited. And into the final scene we go. Spinny Roundy, which is flying above, and then there she is. Quickly shoot the target. Magic. That's good. Nice. He loves it. And then back into the station. So, what an awesome ride. He loves it. Look at him. It's brilliant. And I think I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that, in fact. Yeah, nice. I mean, that boat ride I built was nice. This is even better. I'm really pleased with this, the amount of time it's taken. Next up, a couple of coasters. I'm going to build a volcano. But first I've got to finish this whole area off. So, next video, come back. Come and check out the whole spooky zone, land, I don't know what I'm going to call it, where there'll be a restaurant, an entrance, a launched coaster which called Cobweb, which is really nice, and lots of feeding. And then we'll move on to the volcano, which I'm looking forward to getting some pyrotechnics and fire effects going. So join me next time and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It's Planet Coaster for another few weeks. I think that's all I'm going to play because I'm really loving it. It's really cool. And that guy loved it too. Bye.